Okay, guys, so today I'm here with
Nina.
my mother, Nina. This is Nina's Kitchen, a cooking segment of the Narrow Trail, primarily because I love cooking and also because and eating. And I think it would be cool to take like catch and cook and from field to table to my channel because of the fact that cooking is one of my hobbies, I would say, and something that I really enjoy. So today what we're going to be preparing is the trout that I caught in last video, some white rice, and we are going to do sweet potatoes, but we're not doing baked sweet potatoes because that would take way too long. And we're just going to slice them up, and I may end up just pan searing them. So,
Air fry too.
Yeah, I tried air frying them last week. It
Didn't taste so good.
No, they weren't as good.
We've been doing that a lot lately.
Which, I mean, I think I just did it wrong, but
Because you weren't. It was Nina.
yeah, that's the problem. So yes, this is Nina's Kitchen, even though it is my kitchen. This series is Nina's Kitchen. So we'll just split up jobs. I'm gonna do baked breaded trout with just steamed rice in the Instapot. So that's kind of like a cheat code, if I'm being honest. And then if you want, you can slice up
Do the sweet potato.
do the sweet taters.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can do it.
All right, cool.
They're washed and ready.
Yes, I washed them. Here's you a fancy, real sharp knife.
Oh, man. Does your oven have an air fryer?
No,
Oh,
we're not that fancy, Mom. Golly.
Yeah.
So, Mom,
Yes.
you know the whole point of my channel is spreading the gospel, glorifying God.
Yes.
But also, I want to do it in a way that I really enjoy and I think can reach a lot of individuals that maybe have grown up in a very similar culture, just being outdoors, loving good home cooking, being from the South, but they've not necessarily they haven't heard of Jesus in a way that we as churchgoers know Jesus. So we're from the South. We grew up, in rural Kentucky. In some form or fashion, we've lived our lives outdoors. And a lot of people, I think, in and around this area, whether it be, the Appalachian region or eastern United States or even the South, because I think we could fall into any of those three categories. I think a lot of people know of Christian culture, but they don't necessarily know Jesus the way that we know Jesus. So that's kind of the whole premise behind my channel. So is there any wisdom or anything that you'd want to share with some fellow Appalachians?
I think even growing up in the church, because from probably the time I was 2 weeks old, I think my mom said she took me to church, and there are a lot of churches in the county where I grew up, which is now the county Zach lives in and the county that we work in.
And it is the county that raised us.
It is, because even though we lived in a neighboring county, we chose to come back
this was our community.
I was a teacher, a counselor. We really put our heart and soul into just kids, basically. We kind of saw that as our mission field. But even growing up in the church, I'll say that I would say a skewed understanding of Jesus and the relationship that I needed to have with him. I grew up more fearful, and I think a lot of people do. You grow up more that fear of God, try to make sure you do all the right things, and if you mess up, then you're no good. Or that I had to be perfect in order to earn some sort of sanctification, yes. And honestly, we raised you guys like that too. And
not intentionally.
Not intentionally, no.
The intention was for us to live a godly life.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's Christianity.
Basically, we wanted to raise them to do the right thing, to love God and love people. I would say that, my theme of my life was just to love people. Because from the time I was just a little girl, I had this desire to kind of make people happy and to really love people no matter what. Not because they earned my love, but just to show people like, hey, there's someone who actually loves you no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that's how I really wanted my kids to be raised too. And of course, you grow, you have kids, you think you know a lot of things. You don't know anything. But you try. And we raised them in church, wanted them to do the right thing. Probably didn't initially really talk a lot about the depth of the relationship with Jesus. Yeah. Again, probably because there was a lot of things that I didn't necessarily understand. But as I began to dive deeper into the Word and really to study it, which I think is hard for a lot of folks, because I can remember being like, okay, well, how do I study the Bible?
Right.
What do I just pick a chapter and try to figure out what that's about? But I remember, just trying to figure out how to study it. And really, it's kind of interesting. And a lot of the Bible school stories that I grew up, or Sunday school stories that I grew up listening to, once you begin to dive into the Bible and read it and study it, those stories aren't exactly accurate always. Yeah. But really, just to know that we're God's creation. The purpose of us is to live in eternity with Him and glorify Him forever. Yeah. And I think we have that so backwards, because we think it's more about us here on this earth.
And what we can do to earn it.
Yes. And a lot of our interactions, reactions, a lot of our desires line more with what we want than what He wants. And
more to try to bring our own peace rather than allow God to be that peace.
Absolutely. My Sunday school group right now is reading a book called The Imperfect Disciple. Yeah. And it talked about that specific thing just in this chapter that we're reading. It's we somehow want to make that immediate gratification or earthly pleasure, if you will, earthly peace, instead of being more about attaining that holiness and wanting God to be fully in charge of everything we do.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mom. So I don't want to make it like an interview, but I also want, I want everybody that watches to sort of know you. What I was going to do is just sort of like let you sort of tell the folks about you a little bit. Just a quick little.
Yeah. How much you want to know?
So
I got a few years.
Yeah. Well, for one, since we're cooking.
Yep.
When did you learn to cook?
Well, oddly enough, my mom, when we were growing up, she stayed home and took care of us. And once my little sister was born, she stayed home. But it's I'm not salty about that. But she cooked huge meals every single night.
Awesome.
Every night. We had these huge dinners, everybody around the table eating. And she was kind of amazing, because I would look in the fridge or in the pantry or Lazy Susan, and I'm like, there's nothing here to snack on. Like, we didn't have a lot of snacks all the time.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I know, she has this huge
massive meal
that's on the table. But I grew up really with her doing most of the cooking. And after I met your dad, I decided that one of the first meals I was going to make for him was spaghetti with homemade spaghetti sauce. And I don't even like spaghetti, but he did. So whatever. So that was one of the first things that I probably made from scratch. Now,
you made the noodles and everything?
I didn't make the noodles, no. I'm not that good, but the sauce.
Yeah, I got you. Homemade sauce.
I would like to do some homemade noodles.
That would be cool. We could do that.
But anyway, I started there, and now once we got married is probably when I really started cooking. Now, I called Mom a lot because I didn't really grow up cooking. Now, the boys, they have been a lot more active in the kitchen, but their dad always was too. But I would call her and ask her how she made certain things, and how do you make homemade biscuits, gravy.
Biscuits.
And so I kind of learned just more from doing. And sweets are my specialty. Like I love sweets.
The lady can bake.
So I love making cakes and brownies and pecan bars and all of those kinds of things. But really, Rick loved to cook too. And so we would, just kind of
I think that's where
together.
Just seeing you all like be able to whip up a meal. And actually like not be miserable doing it. And it always turned out really good.
Fun. Usually I would start it and he would take over, but it's fine.
I love cooking. Like, I don't know. I guess I sort of found a true love for it during COVID. But, I mean, I'd always kind of cooked my own meals and things like that. Whenever I started cooking, I didn't really stop. So I've been cooking, big time meals for us since probably 2020. So what I've done with the trout is I made a little dry batter, sort of, with the breadcrumbs, and then I just did salt, pepper, garlic powder. I call the big three because Dad always swore by salt, pepper, and garlic powder. That's really all you need.
That's about all he uses for most anything.
But I think Italian seasoning is really good for fish. There's a lot of aromatics in Italian seasoning, so it really kind of gets away from that fishy taste. And then some paprika just for a little smoky flavor. But I mixed all that together, and then just a little milk, egg wash, I guess, but it's milk. I just pop, and then a little sprinkle of paprika on top. I baked it for like maybe 20 minutes at 350 because fish really doesn't need a ton of heat and a long time. Until it's flaky. And whenever I did it, like literally the backbone just peeled right out of it. And it was, and yes, this is, I think, the best way to do trout. Because it is so bony. Like, you basically just want to cook it to where it falls right off the bone. Otherwise, you're going to be, if you deep fry it, you have to fight through the gristle. So I'm going to set that there until the oven preheats.
So typically what I do with these is I just lay them into the pan. Good.
With my weight loss journey over the course of the past few months,
fancy you.
I've really kind of stepped away from heavy carbs. I'm still eating my carbs because there's a lot of good fiber in it. But like these are my carbs. Rice are my carbs. The healthy fats that I eat are like avocados, sweet potatoes. I'll eat some breadcrumbs. But typically I'm trying to eat really, really lean. And this is one of those really lean meals that I've come to love. Just baked fish, sweet potatoes, and rice.
Okay.
Just a little bit of pepper or no?
Sure, do it.
It's whatever. I don't know what a teens is. You do that.
That's another thing about me. I very rarely measure, and I never set a timer. So the one thing I cannot bake is muffins. I can bake.
Heck no.
I can literally make bread from scratch, brownies from scratch, cookies, cakes, all that, right?
Wow, Mom, you're amazing.
But I could not open a bag of muffins and add milk.
Out of a box. You best believe that you are crunching through the bottom of those muffins.
They usually just end up in the trash because I burn them every single time.
They're usually about the color of your dress.
Yeah, very much so.
That's all right. We just pull the bottom off.
It's the running joke at the house.
So, do you want me to turn the heat up for this?
Yeah, I turn it up just a little.
Whatever you need.
And then.
How long usually?
Let's go 400. Let's get wild.
How long 400?
Let's go 15 minutes.
Okay.
20 maybe. I don't know.
15 minutes, 20 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Until they're 10.
Let's just do 20.
Again, I just check stuff. I don't, except for muffins, obviously.
Up a little bit more.
Here's what you could do. Just do
I'm fine with whatever.
Put it in, and the sweet potatoes can also be cooked. Same time.
I need to flip them halfway through anyway, so.
Do another one.
It's rice time. So, I just cleaned it. It's fine. But I did leave some rice in here for a few days.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bet
it's
that
pretty
was
gross.
A good experience.
It's clean though.
Well, there you go.
So I usually do. Well, this is also meal prep. So I'm going to go on ahead and do 2 cups.
Okay.
So 2 cups, and then I'll rinse it really good. So I'll do 2 cups of rice, And roughly, usually I'll measure it out, but I didn't just now because I didn't feel like it. But roughly 2 cups of water. There is a rice setting, but we're cooking today. So
We're not cheating with
no,
the rice button.
pressure cook, turn off, keep warm. And that's how it's done. Clock swap. So before we continue with today's video, I just wanted to say that it is brought to you by Daniel Poe and Jacqueline Townsend with the Remax Creative Realty's Mountain Legacy Group. The beauty of having this sponsor is I'm able to relate it back to home. So you've got the beautiful views of the Red River Gorge and the rolling hills here in my home of Powell County and all across eastern Kentucky. And they know where the good land is because it is their home. Whether you're buying or selling or investing, they're ready to help you every step of the way. Give them a call. They've got you covered. All right.
Oh.
Heads up, Mom. Everything's been in for about 20 minutes.
7 minutes.
Okay.
It will burn your face.
As you can tell, Mom works in a middle school. She just said 6-7.
It's happened to me.
Oh, shoot. You think they're done? The fish is definitely done. This isn't hot at all in my end.
Ow.
Did you just touch it?
I touched the
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh, here's the culprit.
Say hello. Say hi.
All right.
Just time.
Well,
Okay.
here's Nina's Kitchen Meal 1.
Yep.
All right, let's try the fish first, I reckon. I usually always eat what I'm most nervous about, like taste-wise and or if it's actually done. This is done. I'm just worried about the taste.
Okay.
Cheers.
Okay.
Good. It's pretty good.
Real good.
Let's cut this in half.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Mom.
Sorry.
You can have that piece.
I'm just gonna eat this whole one.
Yep,
Thank you.
that's fine. Heck yeah, Mom. This is the olive oil. I swear it's the olive oil. That's what does it. And then, I mean, it's just white rice with shredded cheese on it, so it's not anything
But it's
special.
jasmine rice. That
Yeah.
does make a difference.
Right, yeah.
Jasmine rice is good.
It is, yeah.
Good.
Heck yeah. All right, Mama. Thank you.
Awesome. Yep.
I love you.
I love you more.
We'll do this again soon.
Okay. Sounds great.
All right, well, this has been another installment of the Narrow Trail in Nina's Kitchen.
Nina's Kitchen. That's right.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thanks for sticking around.